Hi guys, 18Dap here and welcome to this match preview video for this Saturday's game. It's Bristol Rovers against Doncaster Rovers at the Memorial Stadium. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this video. First of all, apologies for my voice. I am suffering badly from man flu, and if you know what it's like, if you've had it, you know that I am in a bad way. What can I say? Vicky needs to take care of me for the next couple of days, but still going to try and get this video out for you. Maybe a little bit choppy as I go into a coughing fit and have to edit it out, but if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to this channel and this video has brought you here, welcome to my channel. Please click that subscribe button, close to 2,000. But if you are new, this is a format that we go with in match previews. We look at the previous meetings, we look at the current form for both teams, we focus on a Doncaster Rovers player for a little bit. I give you my opinion on the one to watch for the opposition, in this case Bristol Rovers, and then me and the family have got a predictions league, so we'll give a quick update on that. There has been a bit of movement from the midweek game this week, and then I give my score prediction for the game at the very end. So without further ado, into previous meetings. Donny and Bristol Rovers have faced each other on a number of occasions. Donny come out on top 19 times, Bristol Rovers come out on top 17 times, and then we have shared the spoils 6 times. Looking back at the last 5 games that the teams have faced each other, Donny Rovers have had the much better rub of the green. Back in 2017 December, away game, a tight game, but a Doncaster Rovers 1-0 win. And then in January of 2018, Bristol Rovers did the business at the Keepmoat Stadium, winning 3-1. Well then last season, the 18-19 season, Doncaster Rovers blew Bristol Rovers away, both at Bristol and at the Keepmoat, with a 4-0 win and a 4-1 win. And then earlier this season, Doncaster Rovers came out on top at the Keepmoat with a 2-0 win. I can't see a 4-0 or a 4-1 coming up on Saturday. 2-0, maybe, we will see. Moving on to current form, we may have turned a corner over the last couple of games. So over the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of orange and a lot of red where Doncaster are concerned in terms of league form. But as you can see, 3 wins in the last 5 and only 1 defeat. Bristol Rovers stuttering a little bit, dropped down to 8th in the table with 1 win in the last 5, 2 draws, 2 defeats. Donny, a very decent performance last night, recording this on the Wednesday. Fantastic defensive display once again, an absolute brick wall with Joe Wright and Tom Anderson there, and that helped to see off Shrewsbury 2-0 and take us within touching distance of the playoffs. 2 points away now, games in hand. Would much rather have the points on the board, as I think every Doncaster Rovers fan would, but games in hand are games in hand. We're still awaiting on arrivals as I'm recording this video now, and the squad is looking pretty threadbare. Alfie May going to Cheltenham, Kwame Thomas apparently in talks with Scunthorpe and Walsall, I believe. I think he'll do very well at League 2, Kwame. I think League 1 maybe just a step too far, not quite strong enough for that level, but League 2 could be a decent striker. But with those 2 leaving, for me that says there is space within the budget for players to come in. Fingers crossed that we see some soon. We need a couple, definitely need a couple to give us that squad depth. But with the starting team, as you can see, we're starting to get that early season form back, and if we can continue that this Saturday, who knows where this run of form will lead us. Bristol Rovers, as I mentioned, tough run of results in the league with defeats to AFC Wimbledon and MK Dons, but it's not all bad news. The 1 win in their last 5 came at Ipswich, very tough place to go, very good team, so to come away with all 3 points there, that's decent. And then the 2 draws, Peterborough, a good team, again they're starting to drop points a little bit, but at the time when Bristol Rovers played them, they looked pretty unstoppable. And then the other draw was against Fleetwood, so not bad results, just those 2 defeats against Wimbledon and MK Dons puts a little bit of a downer on it for Bristol Rovers fans. Bristol Rovers do play in the Leasing.com Trophy tonight, Wednesday night as I'm recording, and they're still in the FA Cup, so potentially thoughts are elsewhere and concentration isn't quite on the league maybe, I do not know. But with them playing a day later than what Donny did, could there be some fatigue that plays into Donny's hands? We will see. On to player focus. Today I'm going with Matty Blair. He's only played 5 times this season due to injury, but it's been great to see Matty back out playing this week. He's played in the development squad, and for me he's just one of those players who gives absolutely everything whenever he's on the pitch. And honestly, I think we've missed him in terms of a player who can bring on to change a game or potentially look at a different way of setting up. And he has got abilities that I think we have missed as a squad. Is he better than Halliday? I think they're pretty much on par with each other. Halliday's getting better and better each game. Is he better than Taylor at right mid? I don't think so. So Matt is more of a squad player, but I think we have missed the option of having him there through his injury. So hopefully recovery continues well, gets the game time in the development team and comes back into the first team stronger, and hopefully puts a bit of pressure on the right hand side of the pitch, gets them playing. The one to watch for Bristol Rovers, I am going for Liam Sercombe. 1 goal, 4 assists in 16 appearances this season. Bristol Rovers centre midfielder Liam Sercombe is the leading assist maker in the league for Bristol Rovers, and players like Tyler Smith, Clark Harris, they're going to keep Tom Anderson and Joe Wright very, very busy. So for me, Ben Whiteman, Ben Sheaf got a lot to do to try and nullify the threat that Sercombe gives from midfield, as well as, name escapes me, Ollie Clark, midfielder, very, very good. I believe Agogo, might be wrong on that one, but a couple of creative players who can make things tick. But I think if we nullify Sercombe, we've got a good chance of getting something out of the game on Saturday. On to the Predictions League table. Throat is just about holding up, we're nearly there. On Tuesday, I went with a 2-1 win to the Rovers, Chris went with a 2-1 win to the Rovers, Dad went with a 3-2 win to the Rovers, and Max went with a 2-2. So there is movement in the table. I've leapfrogged Max back into first spot. I've been there pretty much all season. Got to stay there till the end now, win the trophy. I'm on 11 points, Max in second on 10, and Chris and my dad both got the point for a correct outcome, but not the scoreline. So they go up to 9 points and 8 points. So very, very tight. Keep an eye on that until the end of the season. There's going to be change, definitely. And finally, on to my score prediction for the game on Saturday. I think with the run of form that Bristol are on, and we seem to be turning a corner, it's going to be a tough game. It's a tough place to go. I think we're going to keep another clean sheet though. I'm going to say it now. Tom Anderson and Joe Wright are an absolute brick wall. I hope I've not done the curse of the commentator, or however you want to say it. But I think we'll keep a clean sheet. I'm going for another 2-0 win to Donny. I'm going to leave that vlog here before this gives up. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. When we get to 2,000, there is going to be a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, so click that button. As always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.